purpose of this demonstration is to show how the end users can get access to multimedia content, particular TV services like TV, video on demand, catch-up TV services on all their devices, TV, smartphones, tablets and PC, and how they can interact with their content and control their content. So if I launch this application, I first get access to the live TV. From this, I have access to a channel grid where I can remotely record some program. Once the program has been recorded, I can get access to this program from my PVR. So I can watch my recorded content on my set-top box or on my mobile device. What is interesting here is that we have developed recently this new TV Sync application that will allow me to pair my device to my TV. So let's imagine that I'm watching live TV right now, and if I want to get more information about this program, what I have to do is press the info button, right? And if I do that, it's going to interrupt my viewing experience. So instead of doing this, what we propose is to do this with such a device using the TV Sync. And in this case, I get information about the program, which is retrieved from the TV on this part of the screen. And here there is a space where the end user can interact with the program. So in the case of song contest like American Idol, for instance, I can vote for one of the candidates, like Sarah here on the screen. And if I vote for her, then I will probably have to pay, let's say €1, $1, for this vote, and part of this revenue can go into the pocket of the operator. So that's an incremental revenue for the operator. I can also switch TV channel using this device, so I can see, for instance, what's happening on the other TV channels. And if I want to watch this program on the next channel, I just have to press this button and the TV will switch to the next channel. So this is a cartoon right now. Again, if I go back to the previous screen, I get more information about this program. And there is again a space here where the operator can promote some additional content which is linked to what I'm watching on TV. If I'm watching a cartoon, I will get here, for instance, some recommendations for video on demand for kids, or I can get recommendations for a book also for kids. If I click on the video on demand catalog, this is the catalog that I have. So we think that this type of device is much easier to browse through the video on demand catalog compared to using the standard remote control on the IPTV system. So, and once I found the video on demand that I wanted to watch, I have a number of options. I can play it on the mobile by pressing this button here. In that case, the video will be streamed directly to this device, either connected to a Wi-Fi network or connected to a 3G network. Here in this case, we are using the Velo6 CDN in order to stream the content. If I stop the video before the end, and if I want now to play it on the TV, the client will ask me if I want to start from the beginning again, or if I want to start from the point where I stopped the video. So if I press the bookmark, the video will be this time on the TV from the point where I left. Okay? And finally, the last option is to download the video. And if I download the video, I have two options. I can either download the video, which means that it will be downloaded right now, straight ahead. And the second option is to smart load the video. If I smart load, the download will only happen under a certain number of conditions. And in particular, if I go into my downloads, you see the criteria here. The connectivity, the battery, the memory, and the block times. You see that right now the battery is red, which means that the level of the battery is too low to allow for the download to happen. So if I plug the device to the charger, the download will start. So the download is starting now. And if I unplug it, it will go back to the status. So the most interesting part here is the connectivity parameter. If I go away from the Wi-Fi network, I will connect to the 3G network, then the download will happen only if there is enough bandwidth available into the network. If there is some congestion into the mobile network, then the download will be suspended in order to avoid to overload too much the network. So the good news for the end user is that if I decide to smart load instead of download, I may have a discount from my operator for this video on demand, because in some way I contribute to the optimization of the mobile network of my operator, right? So this is the kind of experience that we try to build using these interfaces, and the same client is also available on the mobile with slightly different look and feel, but very similar. So the target is to have this available for many different tablets and smartphones. So the value here for the operator is to provide a consistent services across different contents, like you've seen live TV, video on demand, e-books, do some cross-sellings in order to generate additional revenues for the operator and provide a nice end-user experience to the subscribers.